Oh, yeah, man.
All what's going on? That's what I'm talking about. Load up, load up, load up. This our year, y'all. 2020. Oh, this the year. Oh, this the year. So let me put my book. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead. We got everybody loading up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Mute the lines. All right, all right, all right. We're gonna learn today. All right, cool. Let me go ahead and share my screen, y'all. And if you're brand new, shout out to you for deciding to make the choice to be on the side of the wealthy, the right side. And what you're seeing right now may be just a little bit confusing because maybe you're brand new, you just get started, but just follow along. It's going to start making sense as you go through the phases that we have set up. So we're going to wait for people to get on here. We've got a couple more people, and we're going to get started. But one thing I want to hold on, let me mute the phones. Hold up now. We got David. Ray, your phone, stay unmuted. All right, cool. So check this out, y'all. We got these phases. Now it's very important. The person whoever got you into this academy, they need to be checking on you daily because we need to know what phase you're on. Now you may hear us come to you a lot and say, hey, how far are you in academy? How far are you in academy? It's only because we need to know where to help you at one-on-one, right? So I made a flyer and I want to load it up real quick. Let me see how many people we got on here. Okay, we need about 6 more people on this call, y'all, before we can mark up these charts. Let your people know. So really quick, I want to show y'all this flyer. But it's important that you let us know where you are in the journey so we can know where to help you. The thing is, we can only help you when you let us know, right? It's not our responsibility to chase you in your inbox and hit you up daily to help you. You get what I'm saying? Like it has to be a two-way street. So really quick, where is media? Let me see. My internet going slow. Normally you should be able to see the media. Oh, here it goes. It's coming up. I might have to repost it in the group, and then we talk about it. I'll repost it in the group, you guys. I don't know where it is. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Let me see. Yep, here it goes. So this one right here. So this is just a guideline. A lot of people when they join, they don't want to know how fast can I get to the money, and I say I don't know how long or how fast can you get through the academy. So ideal, we want you to be through the academy fast so we can show you how to place a trade and start making, some profit. We don't want to rush the money, but we do want to get you knowledgeable on how to place a trade. So, this is just a rough draft of where you should be at. And week 2, you basically should be, in the academy, done with the academy, getting ready to open up a live account. Phase 3 is basically watching Christopher Derrick in the strategy that I'm about to show you. And by week 4, you should already be practicing the strategy and trading live. Now, this is no pressure, but this is a guideline. So I'll repost this in the group. It's very important that you keep it. But let's go ahead and mark some charts up, y'all. I think we're ready now. So AUD-USD was a trade that we were waiting to break. It's kind of doing some craziness. I don't think I entered the trade, but it did do the break and retest. If you see right here, it broke through. It retests, but it didn't go back down. But it's okay because if you're in this trade, it didn't hit your stop loss. It only went back 12 pips. Oh, snap. That thing jumping up now. But it only went up 12 pips. But this is what you do. You always want to remark your charts up. So this is old now, right? So only thing I do is I make a slight adjustment. And I'm going to mark up a new one for some of my new people who don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to mark it up for you guys. But all I did is kind of switch it up, right? Because the chart is a little bit more fresh. So only thing we're doing for some of my new traders is we're boxing price in. That's why it's called price trap. Now you may also hear us refer to it as break retest trade, but really the break retest trade is the action that we're waiting for. So I want you guys to know there's no right or wrong to marking these lines up. After going through some of the Christopher Derrick's videos, I want you guys to know there's no wrong or right way. Is it all right if I put my lines there? All you have to really, you know it's wrong or right by back testing it. You get what I'm saying? That's how you know it's wrong or right. But I may perceive it different than how you perceive it, and that's okay. So I definitely want you guys to know that don't get too cerebral with marking these charts up. So we're still waiting for this one, you guys. We're waiting for it to do what? I need somebody new. Hold on. I know some of my veterans is going to be excited to ask, but I want to pick on somebody. Let me see. Hey, Gabe, peace and love. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on, Gabe? Quick question for you. So now that we got our ceiling and we got our floor, aka our support and our resistance, what are we waiting for this market to do? How many things can it do right now?
I can do three things.
Okay, and what's that?
It can break the ceiling, retest, and hit the floor.
Okay. Well, what else? And what else? So you told us one. You said it can either break up top, retest, and then we would get in for the trade. And then what's the other two things it could do?
It can sit there and you gotta communicate, stay in between the lines for a little minute.
Okay.
Then the other one, it can break down. I mean, break through the floor.
Amazing, amazing. Exactly. Yes, yes. Thank you for sharing. So yes, basically just what he said. So after we put our price trap in, after we put our ceiling and our roof, which is really the resistance and the support, but I want to make this terminology so practical that you're able to teach your children. Now, like he said, the market is going to do three things. It's either going to stay in this box trap, and sometimes we say it's going to stay in communication. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, hold on. Did my screen start sharing? No. Sometimes I say communicating. It's like a whole bunch of nosy grandmas just like in one area talking. Or it's going to break above this green line, come back down and trade. So let me show you what that means when I say break above, come back down and trade. So let's look at this, for example. Let's look at the example. And don't worry, we go over this strategy the whole week. So if you don't get it now, you're definitely going to learn it. No pressure. Here goes. Okay, here goes one. So right here, let's imagination real quick. Imagination. Let's say this was our floor. Just using our imagination real quick. I'm going to box it in a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. So in this instance, these candles right here, it didn't break above, it didn't break below, it broke above. So it broke above our ceiling. What do you mean by break above, Isis? I mean, look at this. This whole candle broke through this green area, right? And then what it did is it came back and it retested this area. Now, granted, the way I marked up my chart, this red candle didn't touch it all the way, but maybe your line would have been shifted up a little bit. Maybe yours would have been a little different, but it's still considered a retest. So break, retest, we would have got in on this green candle. We could have traded it all the way up and twin traded it and captured a, it's actually 30 pips. It looks like a lot. Hold on. We could have, we would have cashed out. We could have cashed out at 37 pips. So what I mean by when I say retest, I want you guys to remember a retest is a pullback. So it's basically saying, hey, the market is going in one direction, but it pulls back a little bit before it starts trading again in that direction. So that's what we're waiting for. So our first confirmation is we're waiting for it to break, either break the ceiling or the floor. right? And once it breaks either the bottom or the top, we're waiting for the retest. And then the next thing, we should be able to get in the market and trade. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining the strategy. If you're brand new, you'll begin to learn it. But so that's when we looked at, you guys. Did anybody look at? Ooh, it gapped. Ooh, it gapped with a break retest trade too. Let me look at the 15 real quick. Chad's call is about to happen in 10 minutes. So look at this. I don't know. Was anybody in odd NZD? Okay. So if you look at it, did this crazy gap thing, but on a 15-minute chart, if you look at it, it broke through the bottom, it pulled back up for the retest, and then it traded down, but it only traded down about 20 pips. So this market is probably going to end up going back up, hitting this line and coming back up for something called a double retest. But it already went down 19 pips. So this is what we mean by breaking retest. It could have broke the top or the bottom box, but it broke the bottom box. It broke down, it retested the area it broke from and traded. So I guess nobody's in that one. Okay. So this one is already did the break retest trade, I think. Yeah, see this one? It broke. We trapped it in. It broke. You retested. It traded. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to the harmonic scanner so we can at least have some trades to watch in a new day. And then and you can get to your harmonic scanner by going to imlharmonicscanner.com, or hopefully all of you guys have attended Key Love's new trader orientation. Has there anybody who has not did a Sunday orientation call with Key Love? Come off mute and let me know. And maybe some of you guys just joined today, but you definitely want to check out her class on Sunday if you haven't, because she shows you how to get to simple things like this as well. So we're at the harmonic scanner, you guys, and let's see what kind of trades we're going to be watching, or maybe we can possibly get into them. But we don't want to force it. We want the market to come to us. Remember, we're not gamblers. We're smart investors. So, dang, this one already hit take profit one. If you don't know what this thing is the harmonic scanner. It literally gives you the trades. So look at this, y'all. It already hit take profit one. So let me see if I got that trade open up. See, mine's is different. I need to remark this up. So let's remark this up, because I actually been having this here for a decade. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change mine up a little bit, because the harmonic scanner is already calling a sell. And remember, we're not getting too cerebral about the lines and all of that. We're just looking for zones. We're looking for areas where price either reversed, or had trouble breaking through, aka consolidation. So hold on. Okay. Oh man, what did I just do? Come on. Sheesh, I think I went all the way back. Let me see. Man, that parlay is done now, y'all. Euro. What pair was that, y'all? Y'all remember what pair that was? AUD. Euro AUD.
That was Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie.
Okay, cool. All right, this was it. A little different. Okay. So let's remark this up, you guys. Oh, it's on the 15. I'm about to say a little different. Thanks, Key. Okay, cool. So let's remark this bad boy up. Commodity scanners calling a sale, so I'm more than likely focused on the bottom anyway. So I'm marking this up. A little trick that I learned from Key is no, it doesn't matter what color you do the box, but if you could train your mind just to do a green box. Huh? We want to wait for this candle to finish.
Got caught in that signal call.
Somebody got a signal?
Well, it was like a radio in the background. It caught your attention real quick.
Oh yeah, I heard. Oh okay, yeah. I thought somebody was saying something about the trading. I'm like, all right.
My apologies, Isis. You know, I'd be coming here at work.
Hey, I like your dedication, man. You're not letting nothing stop you. All right.
Like that dedication too.
You get it. Who that? Who's that? That's David. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just saying that I appreciate his dedication. So, you know, sometimes you got to be dual assigned in your activity.
So true. So true. So true. Thank you, David. You know, you always making sure that you empower and speak loving words into people, and that's what I really love about you. I'm excited about meeting you here. We're gonna hit up Arizona. I know I'm definitely gonna hit up Arizona. So you guys, I'm gonna put this one in the group, and like I said, the harmonic scanner's already calling a sale. So I mean, what I would recommend everybody doing their demo is first off log on to the harmonic scanner. Matter of fact, we probably could do it. Let me see, really quick. Maybe y'all want to take a picture of this or screenshot this, but I would definitely go ahead and put Take Profit 2 in your demo. Matter of fact, I'll put the take, and I'm not going to put the Take Profit in the group just because I want y'all to simply do the work, right? So I would definitely put this one in your, go back, log on, and put this one in your demo. But as far as if you're going to trade live for tonight, then definitely watch this trade and wait for the break retest, you know, the strategy. Break retest and then the trade. All right, let's look at maybe two more on the scanner, and then we are not trading in the new day at 8. Now I know that I don't know what Noble's doing, and I really don't know what they're doing. I can only focus on right now what Generation 12 is doing, and we are not trading on Mondays. Now, if you want to get on the Monday call, hey, that's totally up to you. But we will be trading on Tuesday. Oh, this is a good one right here. Let's do this GBP. Key don't like the JBY. She's been going crazy. All right, so this one's still setting up, you guys. The harmonic scanner is calling a sale. I'll drop this one in the group. Any other questions we can just drop in the group, you guys, because Chad's call is gonna start here soon. But I know there's a lot of talking. One thing I want you guys to know about Chad's call is, one thing I want you guys to realize is that some people are interested in getting the residual income. So some people are interested in building a business. So Chad has to focus on everything and be able to help everybody in every area. So yes, when you get on some of the calls at the beginning, there are people doing 4-minute presentations and things like that. Is because that's, you know, hey, you gotta have training in all areas. So I love it. Any question?
I got a quick question before you go, right? When you mark up those highs and those lows, why do you mark them up where you do? Can you mark them up in a different area, like a different high or a different low? Or is there a specific high and low that you mark up?
No.
You go back to your markup.
What you're really doing is you're just back. So you may perceive it a little different from me, right? Like you may did your line a little different. But what I realized what Christopher Derrick said is, you know you're right when you back test it and go back and see how strong that resistance or that support area is. So no, it really doesn't matter if your line is exactly in the same spot that mine's in.
Because it's gonna move up or down those 30 pips either way, correct?
Yeah, either way, you just wanna be able to identify a strong, like for example, like I put the floor here because when I go back into the past, let me make it big. When I go into the past, look at how this floor was previously a ceiling. Like the price had to pass through here. When I go through the past again, look at how it struggles here. It's struggling. You see what I'm saying? It came through, but now I got scared. You get what I'm saying? It is getting nervous in this area. Like it cannot officially go through. So in my mind, before I get inside of a sale, right? Let me go back present day. Before I get into a sale, I want to see it break through this strong area where it's already confused, if that makes sense.
So you're predicting that this is going to go into a sell and not a buy, correct?
No, I'm not. Only thing I can predict right now is waiting. I don't know what I don't know what it's going to do because we got a trap.
So we wanted to retest that top line, right?
Ideally, it's closer to the top. We definitely would love it to just go ahead and make its move. And
I'm saying when I say retest the top line on top of the green line where you have it at, that's exactly what you want price to do, right? Not in the middle, not in the middle of the green line, but on top of the green line.
No, it can test in the middle because we're waiting for the break and retest to happen on a 15-minute chart. So granted, it's going to look a little different. Now, the way Christopher Derrick does it is he does it off the 15-minute chart, and I think that's why it ended up looking like it's in the middle. But me personally, I just wait for it to break above it and retest. It may not touch it all the way. It may be like a little bit like right there, and it may not like touch it. So yeah, it's a matter of kind of like perception, and it's gonna come from, just continuing to practice and seeing how it's working for you.
Gotcha.
Yep. So it is going. So now the harmonic scanner may be calling. Let's see if the harmonic scanner is calling. Now, granted, the harmonic scanner is 87% accurate. So sometimes the harmonic scanner will see a move, but that doesn't mean that the move is really ready to happen right then and there. But it may seem like it. So keep that in mind. Sometimes that's why the harmonic scanner shuffles. So I ain't see that one on the harmonic scanner, Pete. But yeah, I would just wait. You know what I'm saying? I would, kind of set my alarm and kind of, give myself a reminder, hey, let me check this chart. And what Christopher Derrick also said is just focus on about 3 charts. Ones that is about to pop instead of having a lot. Like I have a lot of charts up here. Like I'm like constantly like looking at them, but I found that it's easier for me to look at a couple. So look at this. Break, retest, trade on the 15-minute chart. So there you go. It was bottom and top. It finally broke the top. So look, this, let me make it so big because I want y'all to see this. So this green candle broke above. It broke above this ceiling. This is what we call our ceiling. Remember, it broke above. So after it broke above, this next candle came back down and retest, aka pulled back from the original area where it came out of. So it came out this area, it broke through the ceiling, and then the ceiling became a floor for this. What do you mean, Isis? I mean, imagine this being a person. You walk through the roof, and now you're on top of the roof, so now the roof becomes support for you, all right? So then, boom, on this green candle, we would have got in right here, and we would have took it 30 pips. So granted, it's still moving, but it's already up. Shoot, it's already up. It's already up 23 pips, and it's going to make it to 30. So that's a prime example. So after I mark it up on the hour, I keep my 15-minute chart up because I'm waiting on the break and retest. All right. So we got 2 charts in there, you guys. I may here goes another one, Pete. This one's crazy, but you gotta have faith in the process. That's another thing. We pull out too fast. But right here, it broke through. Everybody see it? It broke through. We're not looking at down here. This was old, but it broke through. It retests. and we still waiting for it to hit this point, right?
So all we do is we measure the 30 pips above the break, right? Above the either the bottom or the top.
Yeah, yep. Depending on wherever you depending on wherever you decide to enter it. So if you enter here, then yeah, you would take your measuring stick and you know what I'm saying, measure it from measure it from where you are. That's your 30.
So we measuring it 30 pips, correct?
Yep, 30 pips stop loss and 30 pip take profit.
TP.
Yep, that's correct.
So wait, let me ask you. So I don't mean to hold you up, but so oh man, you just erase it. So the stop, where would the stop loss be? If you go back to another one that's created, where would the stop loss be?
So for example, let's just say, for example, this one. So if I got in right here in the break of this green candle that I'm rubbing, my 30 pips is here. And then I'm gonna go 30 pips down. So I'm gonna, from the same spot, I'm gonna go 30 pips down because I need to do my stop loss. So boom, there go my stop loss. So the market doesn't make it up like I wanted to my money. And then it starts back down. This is gonna tumble back down and hit my stop loss, 30 pips.
Gotcha.
So wherever you start from, so if it was vice versa, let's do it vice versa real quick. So let's just say, hypothetically, use our imagination. Let's just say it was a sale and we started from here. I would look for my take profit because I would want it to sell down. Boom. Oops, let me see. Boom. And then remember, we're using our imaginations to sell. And then I will go back one to find my stop loss.
Stop loss. Gotcha.
Yep. Amazing question. Thank you for that. Somebody probably had the same question.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. So let's get ready for Chad's call. It's already 9:07. I love you guys. Hello?
Yeah, ISIS. I had a question about it. I guess you can hit me up in the inbox or whatever. Cause like, were we supposed to get the email about the trading plan or?
Well, we're gonna email you right now, and we basically went over what we're gonna do. So basically, the training plan is all of the email. Like this is an independent thing. Like we're here to hold you accountable. We're here to trade together, to study together. But just know that when you start trading live, you just gotta you're just gonna be doing it on your own. When you see a move, you just get in. Remember, only one trade. You're gonna be getting in one trade. 30 pips stop loss, 30 pips take profit. If you cash out, you're done. If you don't make your trade for the day, you're done. Or you get what I'm saying? So we're gonna be here just to hold each other accountable. But Zach is going to go back in and email it to you guys, and then you'll have it.
All right then.
All right, team. Catch y'all on Chad's call. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Thank you.
You're welcome. Peace out, y'all.
Thank you.